Let's talk about a couple of issues in your district. The Cafe Habana has been a big problem. I mean, the site right now at Esplanade and Rampart has been a kind of an eyesore in that area for years, but a lot of neighbors are still fighting it.
Yeah, and I've met with the developer. The conceptual design was approved, and I'll continue to work with the developer and the neighbors. I've looked at his restaurants in other cities and other countries to see, you know, if there are things that we can scale back on, look at doing differently. But I want to work with him. I think it would be an exciting project for the area. Talking to the neighbors and just seeing what their concerns are and if he can address them.
And then moving over to Frenchman Street, we've done a couple of stories on Frenchman Street. I mean, it has changed over the years. It used to be kind of the cool place for New Orleanians to go, but now it's become kind of like a Bourbon Street.
Yeah, we spent time out there.
Not that Bourbon Street is bad, just a little noisy.
No, no. Yeah. We did a road trip a few weeks ago, my staff and I, and we walked around, visited the restaurants, had dinner, and we could see that there was a lot of activity. We've had several complaints about the noise and the late hours that the noise is played. So we'll be looking at that.
In fact, I did
with the owners some more.
I did a story with some of the businesses and residents there. James Michelopoulos said he had to move out of the neighborhood because the noise from the brass bands was so loud. He doesn't want to stop brass bands, but there has to be some kind of regulation. Another business on right off Frenchman has closed its doors because he couldn't take the noise anymore.
Yeah, I think that's a prime case where we can come to some compromises and try to find some reasonable solutions. I don't think anyone is opposed to the brass bands.
No,
it's
part
just
of New
the
Orleans,
hours and the crowds that they attract.